Nigerians, there's a lot of things we can learn from our brothers Ghanaians.
See, let's be honest. In this kind of competition, this kind of toy in Africa, Ghana won this competition. It's the competition, Ghana won it.
Nigerians cannot get over this iShowSpeed and how Ghana showcased their culture, during the iShowSpeed tour in Ghana. And some of them are actually coming out to say that they denounce being in Nigeria. In fact, they want to be Ghanaians. Obviously, Ghana won in this competition because of the way they welcomed iShowSpeed and the way they showcase their culture, tradition, and everything that symbolizes Ghana. In fact, they didn't even show everything. And this have actually made a lot of Nigerians, coming out. They can't even get over it on time. Let's check out some videos of people's reaction and then we come back.
Throughout iShowSpeed store in Africa, I think Ghana was the best. Do you know why? Why I think so? Because you see, all over Africa, people feel like the only thing we have to offer is just culture. And culture without any impact is kind of stupid. But with Ghana, the way they portray their culture, the way they showcase the country, it has a lot of benefit to their country. That's why a lot of black Americans, when they want to come to Africa, the first place they go to is Ghana. Because it's not because Ghana has the richest culture in Africa, but they portray their culture in a positive light and in a good way that can attract money into the economy. Like, for example, see these photos. This is iShowSpeed here in Ghana doing a massage, and that's a very popular place in Ghana. I've been seeing it over the internet. Now, when people out of Ghana, people in America and in other countries see this, they would like to visit that place to have a massage, and it will help to boost tourism in Ghana, and at the same time will boost their economy. Also, I saw another video of iShowSpeed in what looks like a boxing ring in Ghana. You see, these are all positive impacts that impacts a lot in the economy. You see, now the Ghanaian boxing league is gonna go international, it's gonna go popular. There are people who are gonna come into Ghana to fight because they have seen this video. There are people who didn't know that Ghana had a boxing league like this. But you see, when this guy went to Nigeria, they were all brought, the people who brought him to Nigeria, that was the most stupid thing I've seen so far, because they were just going with him to places in the streets. People are begging him money. It was kind of stupid. Nigeria has a lot of investment opportunities, a lot of touristic sites to show him that will encourage a lot of people to come to Nigeria. And Nigerians have the mentality of thinking that money is the only thing in life. I'll tell you for free, what Ghana has done will impact their economy and their country in so many years, because people will keep coming to Ghana because of what they have seen. So I feel like as Africans, we need to think. We also need to be very intentional in our strategies, because in other places people don't joke with such opportunities. We see you in the next one. If you like videos like this, please try to follow me and drop your thoughts in the comment section.
See, let's be honest. In this kind of competition, this kind of toy in Africa, Ghana won this competition. It's the competition, Ghana won it. They present their culture perfectly. They showcase their culture. They did not come to street time making noise. No, they take this kind around all the whole cultural existence. Yes, Nigeria won the jollof rice, no problem. For this toy, Ghana is the best. They showcase their tradition. I like that place where those guy was massaging that guy. I wish I was the one. Look, this body don't suffer. So you see, Ghana won this competition. Nothing anybody want to tell me. Ghana won it. I give them that 100% right. They display their culture, and the culture, I will love it. Not a joke apart. Although they lost the jollof rice, no problem. Nigeria won it, no problem. But for culturally, Ghana is the best. I have watched the whole live stream of that guy toy. Ghana own is the best.
Nigerians, there's a lot. I can't mention every country, but thank you for representing Africa very well. But Nigeria, I pour you speed for embarrassing Africa.
Now that iShowSpeed African tour is over, it's only fair we tell ourselves the truth, right? Every African country turn up. I'm not gonna lie. South Africa was amazing. You see, Kenya was almost like the motherland of Africa, in my opinion, right? Benin Republic was amazing. They showed me a lot of things I've never seen about Benin Republic, especially the Dahomey warriors. It was amazing. You know, we know what happened in Nigeria. It was a holy chaos, right? Every country turned up. But I'm going to give it to Ghana. I honestly will tell you guys, I watched the whole show. Every one of them. In my opinion, talking about culture, as an African child, I love every one of them. South Africa was superb. Algeria was amazing. Benin Republic would have been the best in my opinion. But Ghana, oh boy, Ghanaians were on fire. Ghanaians show the world what it means to stream in Africa. Ghanaians meant business. And I think because they were ready. Because Ghanaians were busy looking at every other African countries. They were not focusing on the successful ones. They were focusing more on the ones that failed in their opinion, or the ones that people were talking so much about. I would say maybe they were focusing a lot more on Nigeria, which is fine. But in my opinion, iShowSpeed showed the whole world what it is to stream in Ghana. Ghana was superb. Ghana was something else. Like, I can't get enough of Ghana and Benin Republic. But Ghana, you see, from culture to vibes, to people turning up, to entertainment, to excitement, to food, you know, to the streets, everything. Ghana touched everything. It's not easy. And I saw a woman who was, you know, going haywire yesterday about, you know, shoving Ghanaian passport to iShowSpeed, that what has he brought to the people? He only came to stream. I don't need to go into details because I believe a lot of Ghanaian content creators are already doing that, you know, trying to educate her, you know, the benefits of iShowSpeed stream in Ghana. I'm talking about it right now. I'm not the only African country or African man talking about it. I believe a lot of African people will be saying the same thing. And I also know that a lot of people all over the world will be wanting to visit Ghana because of iShowSpeed. So I don't need to go into details because Ghanaian content creators are doing an amazing job already. But in all honesty, Ghanaians, you guys beat every African country, hands down. In my opinion, you guys were amazing, honestly.
I'm big! Come, let's do something! I'm big! Out of all the countries where iShowSpeed go for Africa, about 27 countries, the guy can finally say, now Ghana being favorite. Ghana being favorite, followed by Rwanda, then Kenya. Kenya being favorite because he break record for there. Over 7 million people they watch him when he did for Kenya. You understand? And I understand because Kenya get like wildlife. They get like lion and stuff. So of course people want to see what's happening there. Now make you get that record. You understand? And out of these 27 countries the guy goes to, including the giant of Africa, you know, apparently, he knows Nigeria not in favorite too. As a matter of fact, he deleted all the posts from Nigeria because Nigeria they ask for money. They ask for money. They ask for money. Even content creator where you invite to come say, Jack, the comes and say, iShowSpeed, give me $10K. I say, eh? I said I do for you. You understand? But matter of fact, the guy say, bro, I gotta buy a crib here, bro. I gotta buy a house in Ghana. Waiting Nigerians they shout for, I'm big. I know I'm big. Let's create something. Now we come sleep for Ghana with the pass for our front like this with the bicycle. With the pass for our front with the car. Nobody even send your papa already. You understand? Hospitality in Ghana is 100%. The people will just show you love, support you the best way they can and everything. You understand? Peace and love. It's peace and love. It's peaceful in Ghana. Ghanaians are amazing. Ghanaians are wonderful people. I'm not saying Nigerians are not amazing people. Nigerians are amazing people. Just to say, we too the aggressive. Our aggressiveness not really let them see our beauty like that. You understand? Lion is beautiful until you can't leave only your info. You only your info cage. You gonna say now another beast on a different level. You understand? I'm saying it's better to be. God. Nigeria, giant of Africa. One day we will rise, don't worry. One day we'll be the true giant of Africa. I play like you, make no worry. Nah, make no worry yourself. No worry yourself. Small, kakra. Anyway, God bless Ghana, God bless Nigeria. God bless Africa as a whole. Ghana, Nigeria, Presido. Peace.
Listen, if I come here to tell you people that Ghana surpassed Nigeria based on iShowSpeed's tour around Africa, then I'll be making a caricature of myself. Seriously, I'll be making a caricature of myself. And the reason is because there was no comparison. See, Nigeria is not eligible to be compared to Ghana because Ghana is way above. There was no comparison, there was no rivalry, there was no debate. All these things are forced debate, forced rivalry, and forced comparison. It goes without saying. Nigeria is not eligible to be compared to Ghana. If we must pursue a comparison, then we must go through giving a state in Ghana towards Nigeria for comparison. You know why? A lot of people may not understand this. A lot of people may laugh at this. But when you want to compare a society to another society, it's not by size. It's not by quantity. It's by quality. And if we start going by quality, goodness, there's no comparison now. Nigeria is not eligible for the comparison. Nigeria is a society filled with a bunch of retarded sets of people and imbeciles. That's exactly what it means. These are people suffering from retardation and imbecility. A society filled with deviants, where deviants are produced and nurtured. How can you compare? Do you know that a single mentally sound person is better than a billion irrational and mentally deformed sets of people? You don't know that? No, you should know that. A single mentally sound person is way much better than a million mentally depleted or a million people suffering from imbecility. People don't know these things. Like I always say, it's not about quality. Sorry, it's not about quantity, but quality. You see, one thing we have to understand is that, you see, iShowSpeed came to Ghana. You can see that, and he felt home. Why? Because Ghana is not in showing what they have or showing what they do, but in showing who they are. You know, Nigeria tried as much as possible to show the world something different, but there's something that you cannot hide in life. You see, you can hide what you do, you can hide what you have, but you can never hide who you are. You can never hide it. By so saying, iShowSpeed clearly exposed Nigerians for a society of criminals that they are. Believe it when a Nigerian living in Nigeria tells you this. It was clear, they saw it. People were busy asking for money. A number of all these things. Illiteracy was climbing itself. Nigeria not only showed that their educational standard is a caricature, is a mess. They also showed that in fact that they are educated, that they don't have education. Because academia is known by learning and character. We never saw character there. Neither did we see learning. As a matter of fact, iShowSpeed kept saying that Nigerian English was whack. He said that's exactly what he depicted there. Very much whack. He made caricatures of how Nigerians speak. Because these are rudely, it's part of the mental deformity. Clearly, it's part of mental deformity. In case you all don't know. Pella disgraced himself. The ugly delinquents, he disgraced himself. They Google the ugly delinquents, he disgraced himself. They always present as ugly and as inability to speak. Or do I call it ineloquence? They display it. That's why someone will say, Jesus Christ, and you're so strong, and you're so, how you doing, iShowSpeed? Oh, we're lucky we did not see their usual thing in mistaking H for A and A for H. And someone corrected you clearly, which everyone knows that he has 50 million subscribers. And he said 50,000. No, he said, no, 50 million. He said, wow, you've been working hard for yourself. Instead of saying, oh, that's true, 50 million, that's true. And you're like, wow, inferiority complex. It tells you those are the ones they say they are educated. Nigeria could not show their educated ones. Why? Because their educated ones are nowhere. A society where the educated ones are. Nigeria is the only society. See, I'll tell you something. Have you ever seen a society in Ghana where billboards are made with wrong English, wrong spelling, like it's either like the concords are very wrong. I saw a billboard in one Nigerian state in the east. They said Kings lives on. The wrong concord. It should be Kings live on or a king lives on. But they said Kings lives on. Now this is one out of many caricaturing in English that a whole state, you know, this shows that the state has no university. It is only seen in states in Nigeria. It's only seen in states in this country. Where were the professors? They could not see that. To tell you that there is no education in Nigeria. They could not hide who they are. You can hide what you do, you can hide what you have, but you can never hide who you are. There is nothing you will do to hide who you are. If you like, come out and show this and show that. iShowSpeed was feeling the home. He felt Ghana. You can't come to Ghana and speak otherwise, except you're paid to frame Ghana up, which eventually you pay for it. Because the girl that came out to say, oh, I was kidnapped in Ghana and all those things. She had confessed eventually that she was paid to do such a thing. You're joking with Ghana. They will conduct that investigation. The one that had been talking trash about Ghana, the Nigerian, the ugly she-male, the Patrick in SpongeBob, the she-male Patrick in SpongeBob that had been talking trash about the Ghanaian police and whatever, right? She was invited. Come and explain yourself. And then at those things, we got to also understand that even our husband, who would marry this kind of thing now? Men should do better. Who would marry this guy? Who would marry that kind of thing now? See, how can a woman be so ugly that a man is way more good looking than her? Women are known for beauty. This is not me shaming her. I tell people that ugliness is something that proves your evident criminal mentality. She can't speak well. She doesn't look good. What do you expect? Damn, yet you open your mouth, blah, 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 rattle, as a Nigerian in Ghana. That was when we heard her husband said, they've been warning her, pastor said they've been warning. Who pastors this thing? Who pastors an Amweba? Who marries an Amweba? Who marries an Amweba? Amweba, right? So that's the situation. Ghana, you see, one thing you people should understand, it's not about iShowSpeed, because iShowSpeed is an American product. When we're talking about Africa, let's talk about Ghana. iShowSpeed is just a reference in showing the ability, the relevance, the elevation, the resources, the African resource. Ghana is a relevant African resources. A relevant African resource, or resources, whatever. Ghana continually makes Africa proud, year in, year out. That's what it does. Through Mahama, through Sam George, through so many of their delegates. And iShowSpeed just is one out of many that have proven this. He came back home and he felt home. He came back home and he felt, you see, it's like Rock saying, finally, the Rock has come back home. That was Ghana. 40. You don't mess with Ghana. There was no comparison. If I come here to say Ghana did better, I make a caricature of it. There was no comparison, please.
But like seriously, Ghana did too much, you guys. Ghana sold their country 100 over 100. I don't know if the reason why is because Ghana is hosting, because according to the news circulating that all the preparation Ghana did and even the bouncer is Ghana. But Ghanaians did not hold Nigeria from showcasing their country, because he was in Ghana, he was in Nigeria, and all Nigerian can offer was a Google and other celebrities trying to, make the thing to look like it's them, like trying to mimic from the audience. Why is Nigerians this self-centered? Why is it that some Nigerians want to make everything look like themselves? But in Ghana, you could see a collective effort. You could see people working together to achieve a goal. This is a geopolitical, I don't know what to call it, but we could see that this is definitely going to increase in the Ghana GDP, because when it comes to 30 December currently this year, Ghana is going to be overflooded. I did a video of people massively coming into Ghana after iShowSpeed tour in Ghana. That is how it is. Like the airport is booked. The Airbnb is booked. Everywhere is choking. People are massively coming into Ghana because of what? The diverse tourism and everything that they showcased during the iShowSpeed tour. But what did Nigeria offer? Nothing. Everyone trying to make it look like it's their own. I feel like Nigerians give celebrity to those people that do not even value it, because the celebrity thing in Nigeria is making some Nigeria forget who they are. It makes this iShowSpeed visit to Nigeria made it look like Nigeria is a cultureless country. Nigeria does not have culture. But anyway, what is your take on this particular one? Because Ghana did not even show themselves enough. Anyway, Ghana, motherland, has spoken for himself. Let me know your thoughts on the comment section. If you're just seeing me for the first time, I'm simply Lilian. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Please like this video, subscribe, and share. Bye.